Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Sorry for coming in late. We had a light out and our technical team tried to just rectify the problem. So we say thank you for being here with us, and also thank you for joining us this afternoon. Today, our topic is parenting tips for both old moms and new moms. And then also our partners, which is our spouse, who support us throughout the journey of motherhood. So it's a collaboration between mothers and fathers. It's not only about moms, it's not only about dads. At the same time, also, it's about grandparents, it's about Ophelia. Hello, thank you so much for waiting. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I know a lot of people were waiting. I was getting a lot of messages. Yeah. And also grandparents, uncles, aunties, caregivers, everybody is part. So we are saying that today, as we always think about how best we can all go through that journey from 0 to 5 months, we keep on equipping our viewers, our friends, our families, so that that journey will be so smooth for all of us, which is the milestone, nutrition, immunization. All these things are part of the tips that we are coming to give our viewers today. Send in your comments, send in your questions, and we are here to answer. So, baby is born, hallelujah, amen. Everybody is happy. Immediately, baby comes out. For the first 6 months, we know it's when baby needs to thrive. It's when baby needs to grow. It's when everybody's expecting when you come home every week, baby needs to be getting that plumpy chips, and the baby should be gaining weight. But it is a challenge for most mothers because when baby comes out, sleeping pattern is not easy for the baby to adapt. And this is where, as a mother, you come in. As a father, you come in. Now, whilst baby is in utero, when you are asleep, that's when the baby wakes up to feed. So to baby, evening is morning whilst in mother's abdomen. And morning is evening for the baby. Baby doesn't understand when baby comes out. Baby thinks it's the same routine because it's going to take time before baby is going to adjust. Breast milk is exclusively for 6 months. For working mothers, it becomes a challenge because maternity leave is only 3 months. If it happens you work in some facilities, have a place that you can bring your baby and your nanny, you breastfeed, and you go to work. There are some facilities they don't have those equipment, those rooms or those space there. Those ones you can't come with your baby. You need to leave your baby home, and that's when we need to learn how to express the breast milk. So we are going to start. Baby comes out for the first 3 months. Mom is at home, so mom can breastfeed as much as she can straight from the breast to the baby. But we have to also teach our baby that immediately 3 months we will start work. So when we breastfeed with the breast for the first 1.5 months, now let's teach baby how to use the cup and spoon. Because if you know you won't go with the baby to work, baby needs to know how to use the cup and spoon. The cup, a small cup, and we have small spoons for babies. So we feed the baby through the side of the lips and by using the spoon. At the same time also, we can use the cup. The cup should be that cup which is, you can equally squeeze and tilt it at the side. It's just like the measuring cup that we use to give medications to children. That type of cup, it's in the market. The lid is red. It's so flexible that you can squeeze and tilt and have a smaller tip of the mouth, and you tilt it all the way and give it to the baby. So by 1.5 months, you should start treating the baby using the cup and the spoon. At the same time, also giving the breast. So what we do is we give the breast first. Then we use the cup and spoon as a top up. We use the cup and spoon. The reason why we are using cup and spoon is it can be washed easily. It can be sterilized easily. If there are any debris in the cup, it's so easy for you to see. If you use anything else than that, like the bottle, then you should be an expert, making sure that it is washed very, very well, especially the tip of the bottle. Sterilize well before you can express your breast milk into it. If the bottle, especially the tip, is not washed well, is not sterilized well, then the bottle itself, underneath the bottle, if it's not washed properly, at the end of the day, there will be carbs of milk in it. And the more it keeps long, the more you can worry the baby's digestive system. Because at the end of the day, something else is being, immediately the breast milk, water touches the breast milk, it changes. It's not the breast milk that you know. Immediately that small milk in it dries up, air works on it. It's different. It's not the breast milk that the baby is taking straight. No. So we encourage, because it's a challenge for most babies, because you know the areola and the nipple is the channel for the baby. The bottle is so easy for the child to suckle. The cup and spoon is a challenging moment for the child. But you know the most joyful part in it? It helps the cognitive ability of the child. For the child to even swallow, the bottle goes straight. So the swallow effect is faster. But the spoon or the cup, the swallow effect is slow and gradual. And with the cup and spoon, baby doesn't choke. But the bottle, because it's smooth, baby try to suckle more. And by the time you realize, some babies do choke from the bottle. Then also, from the bottle, it's so easy. But from the cup and spoon, baby needs to work. That's when the brain comes in. That's why I'm saying it helps in the cognitive ability of the child. So you could see the training starts from 1.5. So baby knows that when you bring the cup or the spoon close to my lips, I should make sure I minimize spillage. And that is when the training starts. The bottle too, fine. I'm not supposed to take in all. I need to take my time. So you look at the comfortability of the mother, especially the baby, what the baby wants, either the bottle or the cup and spoon. But the cup and spoon, that one is so easily for you to wash it. It's easily available. It's not everybody who can afford the bottle. A cup and spoon, when you buy that same cup, I'm telling you, when the child is starting 6 months feeding, you can even use it to mix your fruits at the same time and feed the child with, because that spoon is so flexible, which can be seen in the mother cares. At the same time, when they sell our products, any shop that has our product, definitely they have those cup and spoon there. And the cup should also have a lid, so that when you finish sterilizing and it's dried, you can cover it and keep it in a safe container It's the same way the bottle also. After sterilization and drying it up, you put it in an enclosed container. You only bring it out when you are coming to express and feed the child with. Then also, waking time for the baby. They like waking up around 11 to 4 a.m. That is their waking time. And that is me and you are sleeping time. So it becomes frustrating, it becomes depressing, especially when you're a new mom. When you're a new mom, it's so depressing because you don't understand anything. You don't know what is going on. Why is this child not sleeping? But it doesn't become so depressing when you know what to do, when you know the steps you are supposed to take, when you know what you are supposed to do. First, you need your partner support. You need your partner's support. You run shift, beautiful shift. You need to talk to each other even before baby is born, because from 11 to 4 a.m., you, the mother, you can't do it alone, because baby would like to play, baby would like to sing, baby would like to say everything that is going on around him or her. At the same time, also, baby would like to eat, baby would like to poop, and baby would like to pee. So there'll be diaper changes, there'll be cuddling, and there'll be feeding. All these things you are supposed to do it in a split of 5 hours. And the playing can take about 1 hour because they're in their own world, throwing their hands in the air, throwing their legs in the air, making those funny noise, crying to letting you know that my diaper is full, mommy, daddy, change it for me, trying to let you know that carry me, I want you to cuddle me a little bit. All these things, baby will be making sounds for you to pay attention to it. Now, when you have a partner and you've discussed, you've spoken about it, for the first 2 3 hours 2 hours, your partner can support, especially when you have expressed your breast milk. So you can express breast milk in room temperature for 12 to 24 hours, depending on where you find yourself. I have viewers from Kenya, I have viewers from Nigeria. At the same time, also, I have viewers from Canada. So at the end of the day, I have viewers from America, I have viewers from the UK and Germany. So all my viewers, depending on where they find themselves, can somebody just send me a message? Somebody just send me a message. Let me just, I'll answer you. I'll answer you after my first 6 months. Okay. All right. Pardon me. Yeah, I will answer you. I've gotten a question. I will answer. So I have viewers who watch. So depending on where you find yourself. So when you're in Ghana, room temperature from is 12 hours. There have places which the temperature is already cold. Those ones, like I said, those ones you can keep it in room temperature for 24 hours because the cold alone can sustain the breast milk till the next day. And you make sure you feed your baby with it. Yes, you feed your baby with it. Then your partner comes in because you've expressed the breast milk. And since you've expressed the breast milk, either you put it in the bottle or you teach your partner the cup and spoon so that whilst you are sleeping that 2 hours to catch sorry, the energy that you've lost, because you need that rest. If you don't get that rest, you start having headaches, you start having postpartum blues, then it will end into postpartum depression. Then it becomes a mental health problem. It becomes a mental Marisa, hello, hello. It becomes a mental health problem. And when it becomes that, we need the mother to survive. We need the mother to be in her normal state of mind to take care of the child all the way till 5 months. So your partner plays a very important role. But you also, as a mother, need to also play that role by making sure that you express the milk. We express the milk, yes. So when you express the milk and your partner is the one taking care of the child for the first 2 hours, he knows how to do diaper change. Nowadays, there are so many antenatal clinics. They teach how to do diaper change as a man, how to cuddle your baby as a man, jokes and things that you can do for the child to enjoy whilst mom is either resting or cooking or doing a different activity. So I will recommend that when you go for antenatals, especially those who are watching who have not yet delivered, you can ask your midwife because we do pregnancy schools, we do antenatal clinics, we do daddy's clinic also in various facilities in Ghana that you can actually ask your midwife and she can talk to you about it. Or she will even take it as a lesson and teach all the mothers, inviting your partners to join that particular session so that they can learn and learn well. Because, for instance, I know Rich Hospital, they do it. I know Kolegu does it. I know Amasaman does it. I know um, um, the Teshi Lekma, they also do it. I know Tema Polyclinic also do it. Tema General Hospital also does it. Mahia also does it. Those facilities, they do it. They do pregnancy schools. So when you go there, in Ashanti region, they do. Konfanochi, they do pregnancy. Pregnancy school is all over Ghana. All over Ghana. So they teach all these things to equip you. Then in the diaspora also, they have a whole session that they do. What they do is fathers go there with their babies. They teach them how to cuddle, how to do diaper change, how to dress up your child, how to walk your child, and how to understand the child's development. It's a whole session which is free. The government pays it because paternity leave is real in diaspora. In Ghana also, I know very soon we'll be passing the paternity leave so that the men can enjoy. But there are some institutions they're already even allowing men to stay home 2 weeks as a form of paternity leave so that they can help their wives that 2 weeks, that 2 weeks journey. Then also they close early. Yes, some facilities, men immediately is 5, they've closed because they are going home to do that these duties. They won't pass anywhere, they won't go and sit anywhere. So try and liaise with your partner so that the first 2 hours he'll be there for you. Then after the 2 hours, that's when you come in. By that time, the breast milk in the bottle is done. It's finished. That's when you come in with what God has given you. That is your breast, the two breasts. And that's when you start breastfeeding. Now, for the first 6 months, it's best you do breastfeeding. You stay away from artificial feeds. Reason being, when you start introducing your baby to artificial feeds, colic becomes a problem, constipation becomes a problem, diarrhea becomes a problem, and indigestion also becomes a problem for the baby. These are the factors. When colic sets in, indigestion sets in, constipation sets in, diarrhea sets in, these four things, you never have a good sleep. You will never have good nights as partners. You will never have that moment that you want to enjoy as a parent. No, you won't get it. You never get it at all. But when you do the exclusive breastfeeding, all these things are put aside because the breast milk is easily digestible. It's good for the baby's intestines. You know, the intestines is not matured. It gets matured after 6 months. That's why we say exclusive breastfeeding. And you need to get the stool color right. Before, by 6 months, we have the stool color, which is yellowish. Yellow, the normal stool color. It shouldn't be light yellow. It shouldn't be whitish. It shouldn't be a stool that has blood stains in it. When you feed your child with artificial foods, it becomes light yellow. It becomes whitish. It has blood stains in it. It becomes greenish. Don't get the normal stool color. But when you give the exclusive breast milk to the baby, which you are doing the exclusive breastfeeding, we attain that. Now, by 3 months, baby knows I have to sleep in the evening. It's by 3 months. Some babies are able to adjust so easily by 2 months. Reason being, at dawn, a lot of breast milk is produced. So production of breast milk is at dawn. It's not during the day. So mother is able to breastfeed the child, and the baby gets so satisfied that baby belches. When baby falls asleep, baby is asleep. There are days, when it starts that way, you will know. Baby will fall asleep, you put baby down. You, the mother, you fall asleep. You'll be sleeping and you get scared and you wake up to check what is happening. Is my baby breathing? You want to go and check on it. You go, baby is fine, baby is breathing. And we encourage, if you know you can't do rooming in. Rooming in is putting your baby close to you and sleeping with your baby. If you know you are that mother who don't sleep stable, who takes over the bed, rolling here and there, you don't even know, please gently put your baby in the cot. Don't do rooming in. You only do rooming in when there's somebody else in the room watching, so that you don't lie on the baby. If you know you are not that kind of mother, please and please just put your baby in the cot. Let the cot be closer to you, so that when baby is crying, baby is making noise, baby is making gestures, you, the mother, can wake up easy and attend to your baby. Yes. Then by 6 months, baby is ready to feed. So, as a mother, one of the tips that you should know is the breast milk is liquid, easily to be swallowed. Baby doesn't chew hard food. The milk is so soft and smooth. So we are going to start with smooth and soft food. Example is our fruits, either banana, either pineapple, either apple puree. So apple puree, pineapple puree, banana puree, watermelon puree, all these puree. That's how we start. And to whet your child's appetite, you start with fruits. Fruits whet the child's appetite, or your 6-month-old baby's appetite. Nowadays, when you go to the mother care, there are a lot of containers that you can easily put either apple, either grapes, either watermelon, banana, that you can just close it and just let your baby hold it and be sucking it. And it's so easy for the child. So you can just pick a quantity of any fruit that you want to give to your child, or you can equally also mash it, feed the child with the fruit first. When you feed the child with the fruit first, it paves way for you to give them potom potom, for you to give the cocoa, for you to give the rice porridge, for you to give the semolina, for you to give the blended jollof. Yes, for you to even start giving the banku and okro that you want to give, for you to give the mashed yam and the contumely. It paves way, but you start it gradually, because you don't expect baby to take banku and okro at immediately 6 months. No, unless you've You are those moms who start feeding kids early, but that is not good, because at the end of the day, you don't let the child thrive. You don't let the child grow according to its milestone. So we start with fruits, then start with semi-solid foods like what I've mashed potatoes and all those ones. You start with those ones. Things that is easy to be swallowed. Then time factor is a problem for us as moms. How to manage our time. When your baby sleeps, try and sleep, especially during the day. That is not when you pick a phone and be talking to friends, you be pressing your phone, watching movies. No. When baby sleeps, you sleep. When baby wakes up, you wake up. If you're in the house with your mom or your mother-in-law or your sister-in-law or your sister who is helping you through, let them understand when you sleep, any visitor that comes, you are asleep. They shouldn't wake you up. When you are awake and a visitor comes, no problem, you can attend to the person. But when baby sleeps, try and sleep. And by 6 months, baby will start crawling. Baby will start crawling. Baby will start crawling. And when baby starts crawling, at the end of the day, we are saying that there should be mats on the floor for the baby so that it will prevent accidental falls. Mats, so any mats that can cushion the child, any mat that can cushion the child, any mat that can cushion the child. There are some that has alphabets in it. There are some that doesn't have alphabets, it has numbers. Then our homemade mats. Make sure you line it and line it well so that when baby is trying to hold on to something and to get up, baby is secured. Falls are not good. Those are home accidents. When falls becomes too much, especially on the head area of your baby, it becomes an issue. And when it becomes an issue, it can worry the child's brain. At the same time, also, there will be injury to your child. So by 6 months, it becomes a problem because baby wants to crawl. Baby can walk in between your legs. If you don't take care, you can step on your child. All these things I'm telling you, they are realities. I've witnessed some before. Even when the mother was holding a hot porridge, so she was stirring. She didn't know the child was in between the legs. So before even you do something, as a mom, restrict your child from the kitchen area, especially when you know you are cooking. Restrict the child. Then also, we are saying that by 1 year, a young lady or a young man is walking. So the feeding pattern will change. Then also, we shouldn't forget there are immunization schedules that the child needs to take from 6 weeks all the way to 14 weeks. Then baby will pause. By 6 months, vitamin A will be given, depending on where you find yourself. If you find yourself in Nigeria, you find yourself in Kenya, you find yourself in Ghana, we have almost the schedule is the same. You find yourself outside Africa, the schedule is slightly different. Because where we find ourselves, the prevalence there, that is what is being given, immunization being given to the children. When you cross Africa, the prevalence there is also what they give to the children, because outside in UK, in Germany, in US, in Canada, in Australia, they give immunization all the way to 5 years. Yes. But in Ghana, it's different. In Nigeria, it's the same schedule for Ghana. In Kenya, it's the same schedule. In South Africa, it's the same schedule. So it depends where you find yourself. Your child needs to thrive. And child welfare clinic plays a crucial role. That crucial role is making sure you go on the set date that they give you for your child, because the child needs that immunity. The child needs those antibodies to work in him or her. So you can schedule with your partner and also look for a facility which is near you. You can talk to the public health nurse. This is my work schedule. I'd like to come early. Give my child should have his or her shots, then I can go to work. There are some facilities that they understand. So the public health nurse will give you her number and you can call. There's one public health nurse who I worked with. She's in Adan. She's called Lucy. She is one of the public health nurse I can just dove my heart for. Because when you call her as a mother and you talk to her, I'll love to come and take my shot at 6 a.m. You'll be shocked. You call her the day before. That's what she will tell you, to make sure the appointment is done. That 6 a.m., she will be there waiting for you so that she gives you the immunization so that you can go to work. There are a lot of good public health nurses in the country who are ready to go that extra mile for their clients. So just communicate with the public health nurse near you, the facility near you. Go there, have a conversation with her. Yes, that I would love to come as early as 6 a.m. for my child to have his or her way done, then also take the shots before I send my child to either the daycare, then I can also go to work. They will do that for you. So this is another tip. Just make sure you go to the clinic nearby you. Look for the public health nurse. Public health nurses are friendly because I'm one of them. At the same time, also I'm a midwife. So they are friendly. They are nice people. They are willing to go that extra mile to keep the child healthy and the mother and the father also happy. So just look for one around you and just visit the facility and talk to them. Let them know your work schedule. Somebody can come after work. Let them know. They'll wait for you and they'll do it. And there are satellite clinics also around you. If you don't have one around you and you have a clinic close to you, you can just utilize those ones. Just let them know the time, because the immunization schedules are very important for the child. Now, 1 year our child is walking, our child can say basic words like ma, da, ta, sa, all those things. Child will like to communicate. Child will let you know his or her emotions. But you know, mothers, we are so, God created it so even when our child is not even verbalizing anything, we understand the child's emotions. And we work with that all the way before the child is able to verbalize for us to understand what he or she wants, what he or she doesn't want. So by 1.5 years, the child should be verbalizing. Yes. Verbalizing basic words, mimicking sounds. So if you have a child by 1.5 years, the child is not doing anything, you have to send your child to the hospital. But you know, those children are special children. So they are special needs children. When you go, for instance, to the midwives also watching, Rich Hospital has a facility like that for special needs children. There are children who are delayed in speech. those children. There are doctors there. Shout out to Dr. Brew. Yes, yes. I know you are doing a very good job in Rich Hospital. She's doing a very good job. So just let your care healthcare provider know that I've realized that my child is not doing any of these during this milestone. And a referral will be given, and you go and see a specialist so that the earlier the better. There are a lot of children who delayed in speech. Now they are talking. They are doing um, quizzes, spelling bees. Now they are so vocal that you'll be sure this is the child that I knew that was not talking, but now the child is talking. There are medications which will be given. There are therapy sessions which will be given to help your child to talk. At the same time, also, if you have a child who has not walked by 2 years, is not showing any sign of even trying to stand, and the child is 1 year, 1.5, 2 years, please let your healthcare provider know. Referral will be done. One of the best facilities doing a very good job is Princess Mary Louis Hospital. They are doing so well by helping a lot of children to come out of this. But with all these facilities I'm mentioning, you need a referral note. You can't just walk in yourself and say, I'm coming here. No, it's a referral center, and you need that referral letter to go. All these children are special children, and these children will thrive, these children will grow, and these children will become good leaders of our dear country. So we shouldn't say that they are not important, so we are not going to take care of them. No, we should, because they play a crucial role in our life. So that is another tip for our mothers. Then another tip is a boy child grows differently from a girl child. So the milestone of the girl child is faster than the boy child. The boy child grows slow and steady. Girls talk early, girls walk early, girls do everything, mimic everybody early. Girls gain weight early. Girls start puberty early. Boys is different. They take their time and take it one after the other, one after the other. By 2 years, what a girl child will do is different from what a boy child will do. So never compare your children. That is, if you have a boy and a girl. Oh, your sister was able to walk at the age of 8 months. Why are you still 1 year? You are trying to hold things to. He's different. Milestone of boys are different, like I said. Milestone of girls are totally different. So this is another tip also we should always remember, that the milestone of girls is way faster than the milestone of boys. Yes. But when the boy gets hold of it, they don't stop. Then also, as a mom, when you know these milestones, it guides you to train your child. It guides you to walk your child through the path that is from 0 all the way till 6 years. By 6 years, your child will lose the teeth. But one thing I have noticed for some time now is some kids, by 6 years, they don't lose their teeth. Those kids, what I've realized is they start growing the new teeth before they lose it. I take my first boy as an example, yes. It took him 6 years, 4 months to lose those teeth. By immediately he lost the teeth, there was already teeth which is already grown there, a quarter way through. So instead of the place to be bare, there was already teeth growing. There are others who will lose it exactly 6, but there's nothing there before it will start growing. There are some also, it takes time. You lose it at 6, it takes time before the adult teeth comes. So they lose their milk teeth and the adult teeth comes. It's not only the two, but even the molars and the premolars. There are some children who lose it. But before even they lose it, there are extra teeth already growing there. So it depends on the makeup of the child. Every child takes the genes of the mother and the father, but they have their own genes also that dominates and shadows the parents' genes. Yes. Then, by 3 years or 4 years, even is not daycare, the child should be able to help with things around the house by 4 years. Yes, they know everything. They know where their water bottle is. If they want to drink water, they will tell you. If they are hungry, they will tell you. If they don't want anything, they will tell. And they are all over the place and they will be worrying you. It's not easy as a mom that every day your ear hears mom, mom, mom. But you need that quiet moment also for yourself to refresh yourself and rejuvenate yourself and come out as a mom or as a partner, being a man or a woman. You need that moment. And that's when your partner comes in. If you are the woman, you let your partner know this thing is weighing me down. I need about 1 hour just to calm myself down. Can you watch over the kids for me? Your partner also understands. After the 1 hour, you let go of and go about your normal duties again. Then also, another tip that I nearly forgot was family planning. Yes. You know, when baby comes out, by 6 weeks, you're ready to have another baby. Yes. You have potent eggs that you can equally get pregnant exactly from 6 weeks going. But because you are doing the exclusive breastfeeding, it serves as a family planning purpose for you. But you know, it's not every mother that the exclusive breastfeeding works for. Somebody wouldn't even have a menstrual cycle by 7 months of the first child. She's pregnant again. Yes, she never saw it coming. So you should know your body makeup. You should know the changes that you are going through. You should know. And when pregnancy occurs, even though you are breastfeeding, the breast becomes heavier than unusual. Still, there'll be milk production. And when you are pregnant at that stage, please don't stop breastfeeding. You can breastfeed your child all the way till the baby comes. Yes, nothing will happen to the baby in utero. Nothing. You can breastfeed all the way till you're even going to the labor ward. You deliver the baby. Even if that baby is not yet 1 year, you breastfeed both of them. Yes, you can equally do that. But first, let the new baby takes the breast milk, the heavy one. Then the lighter one can be given to the 9 months old baby or 10 months old baby because they're already eating food and they just need a top up of the breast milk in their lives. But the fresh baby needs all the nutrients. So you, the mother, your nutrition should be very good. A 4-star diet, you shouldn't forget about the 4-star diet. You need each and every one of it on your plate. Then you can move on. Another tip is you should know the products that you use for your baby. Every baby sweats a lot because they have sweat pores. And also, when every baby for the first 3 weeks, their skin are very sensitive. So sensitive that when you use products that are harsh on them, you see the rashes, you see the skin discoloration, you see the peeling of the skin. Yes. Sometimes you see some children at child welfare clinic, they have rashes all over, their skin are peeling. When you ask the parents, what are you using for your child? They mention some products which there is no need for me to mention. And the products are so strong on the child's skin. PZ Kasum's products, Kasum baby products are clinically tested. They are mild on baby skin. They are good for all skin types. All you need to know is the skin type of your baby. Somebody, a mom will say, how would I know? Yes. You see, when your baby comes, our products, we have the one for the sensitive type, and we have the one which is the normal. The normal one is the blue one. Yes. The blue, the color blue. This my blue. Yes. That is the normal one. And the sensitive one is the pink one. So you look at my background, you see pink background. Yes. So to be on a safer side, for the first 3 months of your child, just go for the blue one. All our products, our shower gel, which doesn't hurt the baby's eye, which is scented to the baby's body type. There are some products, the perfume in it is so strong that if your child is born asthmatic, you can equally hurt the child. But with us, everything of us is clinically proven. Our powder, our petroleum jelly, our oil that we use to bath our babies, immediately they come. The midwife uses it to clean the baby and rub it around the baby and massage the baby with it so that the baby's reflexes can start showing. And that oil can be used any day, anytime for massaging the baby. You know how babies, they get tired. That's why babies do yawn. That's why babies stretch. When they lie down for a long time, they stretch. Let me quote this in Twi. One of my mothers, yes, because when the child lies for a very long time, you, even an adult, you lie for a long time and you get up, you do stretch. The child needs to also stretch. So there is nothing wrong with the child's tummy. No. The child is tired from lying at one place. So when you give the bath, you can just apply small oil at your fingertips, both fingertips. Then you can do your massage gently on the baby's joints and the extremities, both lower and the upper. And then also, our petroleum jelly definitely can also be used in our pull-ups, in our diapers, so that the poop wouldn't get stick on the baby's bum for the first 2 weeks of the child. After that, baby has finished passing meconium and all those things. You can stop using the oil on baby's bum. Yes, especially the meconium. You know, it gets stuck on the baby's bum. Yes. But when you apply the oil on baby's bum, then a little bit on the diaper, it doesn't get stuck on baby's bum. It just falls off. So when you are removing it, it doesn't create a mess. Then we have our wipes, which is big, which is voluminous. At the same time, also, it's affordable for every mom. Not only for cleaning the bum, but when you feed your child and they belch and some of the milk is coming, you can equally take some and clean. You know, there are some wipes you can use it to touch your baby's face or baby's hands. But with our wipes, it's safe. It's an all-purpose wipes. You can use it to clean the side At the same time, also use it to clean baby's hands. Yes. Then another tip is know your child's skin type. To be on a safer side, just get PZ baby products. So Cousins baby products is the safest, affordable. You go to all mother cares, they are there. There are some which is already in a bag, which is set. You can purchase that one. There are some that you can pick from the shelves, put them together to do your own basket. Anything that you want, just visit the mother care shops and you are going to get it. Then also, another tip for us as new moms is we should know our baby's cries. The cry of the child means a lot. One could be I'm hungry. Two could be I've soiled my diaper, I need you to change. Three could be I need you to just hold me as a mom. Four, it could be where is my father? I've not heard his voice the whole of the day. Since morning, I've not heard him. Five, it could be I need my dad to hold me. Then the last one is I need that bonding, that family bonding. If I have siblings, let them come and worry me a little bit. Yes. Each cry has a meaning. The psychologists will tell you, the pediatricians will tell you. So the cry is not the same. Even hunger cry, it goes into different dimensions. It has the one that makes that one small dot cry, and the child will wait for about 5 minutes. If you are not attending, it pitches up. Then after 10 minutes, the cry doesn't stop. It pitches so high for you to understand I'm hungry. You need to breastfeed me. You need to give me my food. So you need to know the cry of your baby. Yes. I know mine. You should also know yours. Yeah. Then also, we should pay attention to the clothes that we put on for our children. Yes. Especially clothes which are cotton based at the best. They don't irritate the skin. They are airy enough. At the same time also, it's so comfortable. That's another tip for our mothers. When it's airy enough and it's comfortable, baby feels comfortable in it. So we should know the kind of clothes that we choose for our children. Then also another tip is cultivating the habit of wearing socks and shoes at an early age. So that before the child starts walking, knows I need to always put on shoes and socks. So by the time the child is of school going age, the child wouldn't go to school and be taking shoes and socks off. Periodically, once in a while, they'll be doing that. It's normal. But if you don't teach the child at an early age and they start schooling, wearing of shoes and socks will be so difficult because you know where we find ourselves, the temperature is so high. It's really hot, very hot. So when the child cultivates that habit and knows I need to put on my socks, put on my shoe to school, unless I could come back to school before I take my clothes and my socks and my shoes off, it makes the child understand because the child has already been doing it since day one. There's no anything that is new. Yeah. That is another tip also we should know. We are done with nutrition. We are done with psychological care as a mother. At the same time, also, we are done with clothing. We are done with skin. And we are done also with family planning. The next one is bonding, family time, family bonding. Every child needs the parent together. Every child needs that family time. Every child needs siblings time. As parents or as partners, if the child has other siblings, the child allow the children to play with the child. But there are or there should be certain restrictions for them, especially if they are below 16 years. You don't encourage them to be carrying the baby because the baby can fall off. All you can do is carry the baby and hold the other sibling hands to just play with the child. Or you can put your baby down, give the rattle to the other siblings whilst they make noise and chat and play around with the child. For the child to know that he or she is not the only one in the family, rather, there are others who are also part of the family, which makes the family united, which makes the family a whole. And the child will also understand that he or she is coming from a family which he or she is loved. Now, let me take one or two questions, then we can take it up from there. Yes. Let me take one. Okay. So my first question from Ajua, she's saying that how do I store my breast milk because I'm a nursing mom? Yes. So like I said, room temperature, Ajua, you can keep it for 12 hours depending on where you find yourself. But in Ghana, it's 12 hours for room temperature. By 12 hours, the breast milk should be done. You should make sure we don't throw breast milk away. No. It can also stay in fridge for 6 months. It's not a fridge that will open and close, open and close. No. You know, fridges have cabinets. Look for the cabinet that is enclosed so that you can fix that milk there. But I'm sure even before 6 months, that 1,000 mils of milk is even done before even the month will end. Yes. And how to keep it. Then when you take it out of the fridge. When you are ready to use it, you take it out 1 hour before because it needs to cool down from the fridge. Then you heat water, then you immerse it into it between 5, 10, 15 minutes at most, depending on the temperature of the hot water. Because we don't need the milk to be hot, we need it to be warm, just like the way our body temperature is, before we can give it to the child. I hope, Ajua, I have answered your question. Let me take another question from one of our mothers. Yes, from one of our mothers. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. So somebody asks, what are the parenting styles? Yes. So we have 4 parenting styles. So permissive, authoritative, neglectful, and authoritarian. So these are the 4 parenting styles that you need to know. So the permissive parenting style is child driven, like you allow your child to lead the way. Yes, you allow your child to lead the way. You don't push the child aside. Anything that the child has to say, you allow the child to say. Let them express themselves. Yes. By 6 years, they are expressing themselves. They know everything. You allow them. Then also, you give enforcers. When you allow them to do what they are supposed to do, you lead them onto the path that you think as a parent is right. Yes. Then also, You include the child in everything that you do so that there wouldn't be that childhood conflict between you as a parent and between you as a parent and your child. Then authoritative. Those ones you help the child to solve the problems that he or she is facing. When she comes from school, and mommy, when he comes from this person, this, don't push. Oh, my child, you like complaining to her? No. Try and listen to what the child is saying. Try and let the child understand every child grows differently from different homes. Yes. So at the end of the day, what you are experiencing, it will be different from the other child. But you need to understand your friend. When you do that, it's diversity. Your child understands growing up. You don't need to label a child because bullying is real in our schools. Labeling of kids is so real in schools now. And I read an article, it was so bad. A 10-year-old boy committed suicide. Yes, 10 years. He was in grade 5, class 5. Committed suicide because he was being labeled and he was being bullied. But the parents were not paying attention to the child because, oh, grow up, you're a boy, grow up, you'll be fine. It was too much for him. He came back from school Friday evening. Good night, good night. He went to his room. Now, technology is everywhere now. When the child even comes out from your mommy's, how they even know this is a Yam phone and this is an Android phone, this is an Apple phone, only God knows. The child just Googled how to commit suicide. And the child just was able to get whatever he or she needs. By the time they woke up Saturday morning, the child was foaming dead. A 10-year-old boy. So bullying is real, and child naming is they call children names in school. Every child is special. And as a parent, it starts from home. How we train our children so that when they go out, they'll be a reflection of us. If your child is a bully, that means you, the parent, you're a bully. If your child is an insultive child, that says you, the parent, you are an insultive child. If your child likes to gossip, automatically you, the mother or the father, you are a gossiper. You see, everything that you do, that's what the child learns. So let's inculcate good habits into our children. Let them learn good things from us to be better people in future. Then also we should stay clear with rules. That is the authoritative. When there are rules in the house, we need to follow. There should be that guide for the child. Monday to Thursday, no TV. The child grows up like that. I know Monday to Thursday, no TV. I have entertainment Friday, Saturday. Sunday, I have a little bit of entertainment to my work. That is my books. Then straight to bed because I need to go to school early on Monday. When you train the child that way, growing up, it will be easy for you as a parent. Then also, there should be that open communication between you and your child. Yes, there should be an open communication. Trying to interact with your child. Let your child tell you whatever happened in school, either good or bad. You should be there as a parent to encourage the child. That makes your child a better person. And let your child also know that with every action he or she does, there are prices to be paid. Never forget that as a parent. That's another tip. Then neglectful. Neglectful is very bad as a parent. That one, I will never encourage any parent to take that attitude. For instance, your baby's crying. You like crying too much. No, it starts from there. So the child will be hiding his or her emotions. Let the child bring out the emotions. When your baby is crying, go and pick your baby up. Try and figure out what is wrong with the baby. Try and engage your baby from day one. Don't neglect your baby. So that when the child is growing up and start verbalizing or expressing him or herself, baby or the child knows that mommy or daddy is always ready to listen. Then you should always nurture. You shouldn't neglect your child at all from day one all the way to 6 years. You should nurture the child. When they put their shoes somewhere, throw their socks somewhere, it starts from the home. You pick your socks, you put them in the shoe. You pick your pens, you fix them here. You teach them gradually so that by 6 years, they know they are left to their right. They are they know they are left to their right. Then also social, emotion, and behavior needs. Every child is different. Every child has emotions. Every child has behaviors. As a parent, you need to understand and walk the child to go through. Let the child knows it's good to cry. It's good to complain about things. At the same time, also too much complaining makes you a bitter person. So you let the child knows the pros and cons about everything so that they will thrive as children. Then authoritarian, it should be parent driven. You see, for you to build the self-confidence of your child, it starts from you, the parent, by psyching your child up, by telling good things on your child, by telling your child who or she is, by letting her know or letting him know, you see, this person started from this. You can be better than that person. Look at me as your mom. Look at your dad. You can be better than this by taking good care of yourself, by staying away from this, by taking your book serious. It starts from now. By 6 months, you should inculcate studying into your child. By 6 months, you should start inculcating so many things into your child so that by 5, 6 years, it starts exhibiting. Even as early as 4 years, 3 years, it starts exhibiting. When you inculcate books, reading into your child as early as 3 months, I'm telling you, by 1 year, your child will start. And by 4 years, words that your child can pronounce, you'll be shocked. So, this is the 4 parenting styles that I'd like to share with you. Don't worry. Sorry. Over the week, we'll put the 4 parenting styles on our page. Sorry. Then you can even capture it. You can print it out. You can paste it on your fridge, on your wall, so that our children can thrive. I'd like to say thank you to all my viewers and sorry once again for coming in late, 1 hour late. Yes, so sorry. Due to we can't do anything about what happened. Yes, but we did our best to come on live to share with you. So the tips that I would leave you with is one, you need your partner's support in breastfeeding, especially at night. Two, also, we should know the skin type of our child or our children and use Customs baby products that are safe and is clinically proven by the pediatrician and also by the Midwives Association in Ghana and the Pediatrician Association also in Ghana. It's clinically proven. You can use it for your child. Then also another one is immunization. Look at your schedule. Visit the facility near you. Talk to the public health nurse and they can schedule a time that will suit you and your baby because there are good public health nurses in Ghana. There are good midwives in Ghana who are willing to go that extra mile to give their best for our country, Ghana. Then also, another tip is Know your child. Listen to your child. Be that light in your child's life. And never ever neglect anything that your child complains about. You should always have that listening ear. That will make you a better parent. Then let that child, if there are other siblings in the house, you should have that family bonding by letting the child know he or she is part of a family. And when the child knows that, all those social vices that we are seeing on Facebook, TikTok, all these things, people are sitting in their car, somebody will even dash into the car and is bold enough to even snatch your phone from you, snatch people's money from them. I watched one, a woman has gone to market, she's going to shop, they just cut her bag and just took her money away. All these social vices, we wouldn't be seeing it if there is good parenting. So we have a lot to do as parents, and we have bigger and major role to play in the milestone of our children day one all the way to 6 years. On behalf of my crew, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you to my viewers, thousand kisses to you. And I say sorry once again for coming in late because of power outage. Then also thank you to PZ Cousins Baby, for always being at my back and the crew and bringing this program to you every single month. And just watch out on our social media platforms. There will be tips that will be highlighting and health tips also for everybody to know. Things that you can do that you can stay healthy. At the same time, also, things that you should look out before for you to seek early treatment before it escalates. I say thank you and we will meet in March. And I love you all. Bye. Oh, okay. I have another. Okay, I was not okay. There were questions. Oh, okay, so for Marisa, which concept is considered safe and won't affect breastfeeding? Okay, let me answer this before I go off. Okay. Yeah. All right. So one is you need to talk to your midwife or your nurse because there will be counseling, there will be questions. All family planning methods don't affect breastfeeding, all of them. But there are choices that will be made, informed choices. That is, you need to be counseled. Questions will be asked, labs will be done, and then there'll be the ones which are available for you. Based on that, you can make an informed choice. You don't come in to have family planning done. Then you have what you want already in mind. No, there should be an informed choice. Then you should also know your body makeup. So there are different types. There are permanent methods, there are temporal methods, there are long-term methods also. So based on the counseling and the education, an informed choice will be made, because you can't say specific, either hormonals or non-hormonals. No, anyone works best with breastfeeding, but there's supposed to be an informed choice being made by you with the help of your midwife. Then we can take it up from there. I hope, Marisa, I have answered your question. I was asked not to go off because I have some questions to answer. So I'm doing just that. I'm doing just that. Yes, I'm doing just that. So I hope I have answered your question, Marisa. I hope I have. I hope. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming our way. And thank you for my viewers. Thank you for my viewers. Thank you for my viewers. Okay, so I have lots of questions here. Okay, so next one is 37. Okay, thank you so much, Ophelia. 37. They also do that, isn't it? They also do pregnancy school. Thank you so much. So one of my mothers also visited 37 military hospital, where they also have their pregnancy school. You see, so pregnancy school is everywhere in Ghana, everywhere. Just look at the one close to you. Then, like I said, there are good midwives, good ones, good ones who are going that extra mile for their patients, who are there. There are good ones also who are public health nurses. There are community health nurses who are doing excellent jobs, going that extra mile to make sure immunization reaches every single child. You go to Nigeria, the same. You go to Kenya, the same. You go to South Africa, the same. You come to US, is the same. You go to Canada, it's the same. You go to UK, it's the same. There are good health workers who are going to that extra mile to give their best. So don't hesitate. Any facility near you, as a mom, as a parent, as a dad, just walk in and ask whoever you see, I need help with this, and they are ready to assist you. I hope now I can leave the screen now. I hope my technical team, I've answered. Um, okay, so Marisa has another question. Can I have the question now? I think it's about menstrual flow. Can I see the question? I think I just saw the question. Can I see the question, please, and answer Marisa before I leave the set? I think she was talking. Yeah. Okay, so this one, and there's another question that she asked. Yes, I have answered a question about family planning. And I think she asked another question about menstrual flow. I think I saw that. So that I can answer that one. And then I can leave my screen. Okay, yes, you have. I've answered the questions. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So just know your menstrual flow as a woman. And good. Thank you. One last thing before I leave my screen, before I leave my mothers. When you start your menses, please note the date down. Note it down, because it helps to monitor, because there are some, it come only once, it doesn't come again till the child is only 2 years. Then the menses will start. Others, it will be flowing throughout. After 6 weeks, the menses will be coming all the way till you get pregnant again. It keeps you on a track as a woman. if you want to have another child. And that one also prevents secondary infertility. It prevents secondary infertility. Yes, it prevents it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I'd like to say thank you to everybody once again. And to all my viewers, I say thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll come again, come next month in March, which is our Independence Month as Ghanaians, that we celebrate. And we are going to come your way. And at the end of the day, we're going to bring you the topic of your choice. So stay glued to our social media handles. Like I said, there will be health tips. There'll be so many tips flowing on from this week all the way before we'll have our next session. I love you all. 1,000 kisses for you. I couldn't leave because I need to come back to answer the questions that I have to. Thank you. Thank you. And I love you. Bye.